Namaste and welcome to today's meditation. Find a comfortable seated position. Recognize and accept yourself in whatever state in which you have arrived today. Distracted, tired, a little weird, or simply curious. You don't need to be different from what you are right now to begin. And we're not trying to change anything by doing this practice. Take a breath, not a deep or performative breath, just the breath that's already happening in your body. Notice it and let's begin. Here is something nobody tells you in mindfulness culture. We're not here to feel good all the time. We're simply here to feel whole, to feel the wholeness that you already are, and to be real. There is a concept in psychology called hedonic adaptation, and it simply means this: your system, your body, your nervous system, and your entire organism is built to return to its baseline. You chase joy, you get it, and then slowly and quietly, after that high dopamine hit, you feel the crash. You may chase calm, quiet, peace, you may find it. And then life happens and you're back to where you started. You find yourself in the middle of chaos all over again. This isn't failure, this is the design. When you do something that's labeled as good, we unconsciously give ourselves the permission, the moral licensing to also do something that is bad. The hard workout followed by the binge eating, the week of discipline followed by a week of collapse, lethargy, rotting away. Again, let's recognize that this is not failure, this is the design. Your system is a homeostatic intelligence, it is always and always trying to find balance. And the real question is not how to stop this from happening, but the question is how to recognize what is your baseline. At some point in childhood or in school or through family and religion, through the various stories that we were told, we received a very specific idea of what a good person looks like. A person who's full of light, is virtuous, is very warm, kind, patient, generous, graceful. A person who has no shadows, no rough edges, no hunger, rage, grief. And we took that idea too seriously. We worked so hard to become that person. And every time a glimpse of the shadow or the negativity showed up, every time you felt the normal, natural human feelings of jealousy or anger or sadness, lust, any emotion that causes discomfort, we labeled as a problem to fix. But here's the thing about one sided heroes: they do not exist. They don't even exist in myth, not in Mahabharata, not in Ramayana, not in the lives of the people who have actually moved and changed and loved and led with any depth. There are no one sided heroes. There is only the person who is willing to see themselves fully. So let's practice that. Gently close your eyes if they aren't closed already, and bring your awareness to the felt sense of your body. We're not trying to adjust anything, we're simply trying to meet. Notice where there is ease, a shoulder that's dropped, a jaw that is soft, the breath that moves freely. Now, without forcing anything, notice where there is constriction, tension, resistance, a feeling, a discomfort that you've been managing all day, all week, all your life. Don't push it away. Don't rename it. Don't reframe it into something that is more acceptable. Let it just be there. Because that discomfort, that shadow is not your enemy. It's your body pointing at something that is real, an expectation that is not being met, a value, a boundary that's being crossed, a part of you that is trying to speak in the only language in which the body truly knows, which is sensation. So, negativity and discomfort is shining the light on what needs to be changed. It's not the opposite of growth, but it is the signal of growth. Stay here. Stay with the physical sensation. Now, here is the actual practice. Can you hold them both? Can you feel the ease and the tension at the same time? Not one or the other, not one after the other, not I'll acknowledge the discomfort first, I will transcend it and then return to peace. No, but to hold them both simultaneously. This is what the Taoists meant when they drew the circle, the yin and yang, the dark inside the light and the light inside the dark. It's not a sequence, it's not a before and after, it's a simultaneous reality. Yin and yang are not taking turns, they exist together in the same moment, in the same body, and in the same breath. Both are allowed here. A deep sense of stability, not the performed kind, not the kind that you show off on Instagram, but real, solid stability is not the absence of difficulty, but it's the capacity to hold difficulty without running away from it, and to hold to joy without craving or clinging to it. Non craving, non aversion. It's the integrated self, not the edited version, not the curated version, the self that has given itself permission to be whole. And wholeness is not a spiritual achievement that you unlock after many, many years of practice. It's available right here, right now, in this moment. Precisely because this moment contains everything: breath and resistance, stillness and noise, the things that you're proud of and the things that you're still working through. All of this is you. All of this is welcome here. You don't have to remove half of yourself to be worthy. Let that sink in. Now, when you end the practice and open your eyes, you will re enter the same world with the same people, same complexity, and same problems, same conditions. Nothing would have changed. But you have. Not as a fixed version of yourself, but you simply have a little more willingness to see both sides simultaneously. This is the practice. Namaste.